It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and I am back over on Instagram with Spiegelmom Scraps. So I am scrapbooking this hilarious picture of our dog, and this floral piece that I cut out from an old calendar is actually what I am using for my inspiration piece. So I am trying to use up my literal scraps this month. And so I took that floral and I looked through all my scrap pieces of paper and picked out this big pile. So I don't have a full 12 by 12 piece of paper in my scraps because then it wouldn't be a scrap. So I'm just using that white piece of cardstock on the back just to make sure that I'm making a full 12 by 12 piece. I have this ombre piece and these two pieces of cardstock that I am going to use to make the full 12 by 12. So then I decided that I was going to take a ton of these papers and just layer. I love paper and I love layering paper. So there's usually a running joke about how many pieces of paper I can get on a layout, at least between Amber and I. Probably not really anybody else, but yeah, if I had to have a motto, it would probably be more is more, because I love paper, I love embellishments. So I decided to go the easy route this time. I was really liking how those were layering up. So I just grabbed my stapler and stuck a staple in the middle of it and called it good. So I wasn't sure that I liked the transition between the ombre paper and the green paper. So I'm going to use that branding strip, and it is from a paper pad, so it has a hole in it, but the floral is going to cover that up very well. So, I didn't want to use a plain piece of white cardstock because I knew I would actually use it. So I went through an old paper pad. I think this is from Polka Dot something. And it is a bright pink with lots of butterflies. And I decided, you know what, I'm probably not going to use it. I probably could, don't get me wrong. But I just really didn't feel like I was going to use it anytime soon, and I figured it backed the paper really well. So because I didn't have enough layers, now I need to add some more layers. Just grabbing some more of those scraps, and this is such a great way to use them. So this is kind of the idea behind the layout. I definitely wanted to get that card with the bunny that says "so cute" on it, because my dog is actually laying on a pillow on our couch snuggling a stuffed animal bunny, which is ridiculous, but she's kind of a ridiculous dog. So originally my title was going to be "You Are So Cute," with that little banner. And all of these pieces have come from my odds and ends dishes that are separated by color. And there was a couple of, there were two floral pieces that were really pretty, but they were just cuts off a cut apart sheet. It wasn't even the full cut. And so I'm going to tuck those in. Now, because I have so many layers on my photo, I needed to prop up my floral with some adhesive. So that is what I'm doing here. I am going to stick that all down. And then, do you ever have a time where you have that one piece and you're like, I want to get this piece on, and you're trying it everywhere and you're like, where is it going to go? You grab everything else. So this little label piece that I just put down again is the piece that I am just determined to get on this layout. And finally, it fits and snuggles right in there. I didn't think it was going to happen. So now I've decided that I am going to use the Pastel Pasture, and it has this beautiful minty green, which looks just like the flower. And I'm like, the flower is kind of the focal embellishment, but it's not. So now I need to figure out a way to make it pop. So that is what I am going to do. I am going to take my glue and glue down several outlines of two of the flowers, and then I am going to add the gold pieces from Tropical Teals, which is one of my other favorite. This is actually my second batch of these because I love them so much. And then I felt like because I had sequins down in the corner, I needed to spread it in a couple of the other spots and just in groups of 3. So I was scrapbooking with Amber and I'm like, it needs something. What does it need? She's like, what is your title? I'm like, you are so cute. She's like, you can't really see it. You need a title. So I dug into my stash and pulled out these black thickers. I don't know where they came from, and did Snuggle Bunny. So here are some close-ups. And if you have some flowers that need some embellishing, head on over to the Spiegelmom Scraps shop and use my code of Crystal15 to save 15% on your order. So remember to wear your crown, and we'll see you next time. Bye.